Marketing by Amy McBride. 1. When you see a view of a neighborhood, say the title of my book, 60 Different Land Projects. 2. When you see a bird, say the title of my book, A Bird's-Eye View of M.O.A.T. Shapes and Spirals. 3. When you see a child, say the title of my book, A Little Reading. 4. When you or somebody else yawns, say the title of my book, A Warning from the Angels. 5. When you see a parking lot, say the title of my book, Afraid. 6. When you see a beam of sunlight, say the title of my book, Afterlives. 7. When a phone rings, say the title of my book, Angel Calling. 8. When you feel love, say the title of my book, Angels and Eros. 9. When you hear bad news, say the title of my book, Angels and Mammon. 10. When you see a newspaper, say the title of my book, Angels and Shapes. An Angelic Pole. 11. When the phone rings but then hangs up, say the title of my book, Another Nobody. 12. When you see grass growing, say the title of my book, Architectures. 13. When you look down a neighborhood street, say the title of my book, Ariel on Kipling Street. 14. When you look at a painting, say the title of my book, Art Book. 15. When you see a withered plant, say the title of my book, Art and Anxiety. 16. When you see a flower, say the title of my book, Beauty and Progress. 17. When you see some trees, say the title of my book, Banana Trees. 18. When you finish a job, say the title of my book, Beautiful. 19. When you see pots and pans, say the title of my book, Better Biodegradable Kitchenware. 20. When you see a pen, say the title of my book, Bic and Pencil. 21. When you see a blue sky, say the title of my book, Billy McBride's Marriage to Angels. 22. When you see a bird, you can also say the title of my book, Bird and Winter. 23. When you see a red color, say the title of my book, Blind Texas. How books relate to M.O.A.T. 24. When you see a library, say the title of my book, Book Catalog 1. 25. When it rains, say the title of my book, Brainwashing. 26. When you see a beer, say the title of my book, Budweiser and Pepsi. 27. When you are preparing a meal to eat, say the title of my book, Charades. 28. When you eat, say the title of my book, Charades 2. 29. When you write a list, say the title of my book, Charades No Teox. 30. When you see a chair, say the title of my book, Chest. 31. When you feel a breeze, say the title of my book, Cloud. 32. When you are happy, say the title of my book, Communities. 33. When somebody asks you what you are doing, tell them the title of my book, Cooking Up a Business. 34. When you turn off a light, say the title of my book, Cupid. 35. Whenever you hear strange noises, say the title of my book, Din of My Prior Existence. 36. When you hear somebody laugh, say the title of my book, Do Not Laugh. 37. Whenever you walk into your home from outside, say the title of my book, Double Life. 38. When you see a messy room, say the title of my book, Everything is in Order. 39. When you take a bath or shower, say the title of my book, Fun, a Novel. 40. When you hear applause, say the title of my book, Fame and Friends. 41. When you have a dream, say the title of my book, Family Gnosis. 42. When you make a phone call, say the title of my book, Finding Teresa from Class. 43. When you see a school building, say the title of my book, First, Second and Third Grade Years. 44. When you take medicine, say the title of my book, For Those Who Do Trust God. 45. When you see a pill bottle, say the title of my book, For Those Who Do Trust God and Other Angelic Note-Takings. 46. When you see toys, say the title of my book, Games, a Novel. 47. Whenever you see people playing a game, say the title of my book, Golfers in Search of a Title. 48. When you see a globe, say the title of my book, Happiness. 49. When you see somebody smile, say the title of my book, How to Win a Chess Game, 1 and 2. 50. When you see a hill, say the title of my book, Hawaiian Sonnets and Other Poems. 51. When you sleep, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha 3, Voyage to Metal Settle. 52. When you look at your watch, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha 5-82. 53. When you hear the time, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha 83. 54. When you take a sip, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha 2, a Fantasy. 55. When somebody asks what time it is, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha 4. 56. When you wake up, say the title of my book, Hedbatresha, a Fantasy. 57. Whenever you see a car pull away, say the title of my book, Heading Permanently Home. 58. Whenever you turn on music, say the title of my book Help for Charities. 59. When you look around, say the title of my book Horse. 60. When you walk outside and shut your door, say the title of my book How the Angels Became the Angels. 61. When you see a building under construction, say the title of my book How to Craft a Spacecraft. 62. When you see a little fly or bee flying, say the title of my book How to Fly a Spacecraft. 63. Whenever you turn on your computer, say the title of my book How to Lose a Chess Game. 64. When you look at a bookshelf, say the title of my book How to Make a Book Vending Machine. 65. When you look at your phone, say the title of my book How to Win the Lotto. 66. When you want somebody to listen, say the title of my book I Don't Love You Anymore. 67. When you finish reading a book, say the title of my book I Read Leopardi. 68. When you hear your neighbors outside talking, say the title of my book The Band. A Play. 69. Whenever you turn on a light, say the title of my book I'm Gonna Make It Harder and Harder. 70. When it is a hot day, say the title of my book Ice Cream. 71. When you pick something off the floor, say the title of my book Ideas to Pick Up for a Charitable Organization. 72. When you wash your hands, say the title of my book In Defense of the Experience of Prayer. 73. When you see an expensive car, say the title of my book Influence and Jealousy. 74. Whenever you see a deserted room, say the title of my book Invisible Billy, the saddest book ever. 75. When things are very peaceful and quiet around you, say the title of my book is Billy M. Dam. 76. When you see a sunset, say the title of my book It Was Tob Speed. 77. Whenever you hear a car door slam, say the title of my book It's Not a Prostitution Ring. 78. When you see a religious building, say the title of my book Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar Are Not the Names of My Brothers. 79. Whenever you make a mistake, say the title of my book Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ Superstar, The Names of My Brothers. 80. When you say or hear said a goodbye, say the title of my book John Milton with a coat with book reviewers. 81. When you see a man with headphones on, say the title of my book Listening In on Angels. Volume 1. 82. When you see a woman with headphones on, say the title of my book Listening In on Angels. Volume 2. 83. Whenever you see a cityscape, say the title of my book London. 84. When you see a mountain, say the title of my book Lonely Mountain Sonnets and Other Poems. 85. When you see the items in a store, say the title of my book M.O.A.T. Designs. 86. When you or somebody else dances, say the title of my book M.O.A.T. Fundraising. 87. When you see a decorated room, say the title of my book M.O.A.T. Illustrated. 88. When you get a sales receipt, say the title of my book M.O.A.T. Outline. 89. When you see a family, say the title of my book M.O.A.T. and Family. 90. When you see a cashier, say the title of my book Many Helpers Around. 91. When you see a crowd of people, say the title of my book Merkaba Lost. 92. When you get letters in the mail, say the title of my book Messages. 93. When you clean up a room, say the title of my book Mishmash. 94. Whenever you see a frog, say the title of my book Mountain Frogs. 95. Whenever you see children, say the title of my book My Happy Happy Children. 96. When you see a brother, say the title of my book My Hearty Brothers. 97. When you put your clothes on, say the title of my book My Photo Book. 98. Whenever you hear the word crazy, say the title of my book Naughty People Think You're Crazy. 99. Whenever you meet a new person, say the title of my book New Book. 100. When you see nature, say the title of my book New Poems. From now on, all of these things to say are title of books I have written. 101. Whenever you write a letter, say New Sayings. 102. When there is a birthday, say On Birthdays. Consequences of Knowing Angels. 103. When you see a library, say Our Book System. 104. When you hear about Shakespeare, say Our Emotions Are the Thoughts of Shakespeare. 105. When you hear of angels, say Our Growing Knowledge. 106. When you look in the mirror, say Our Growing Listening. 107. Whenever you see a night, permanent homes. 108. When the music you are listening to goes quiet, say Powers. 109. When you hear a bird singing, say Powers and Other Poems. 110. When you are starting a new week, say President's Day and beyond. 111. Whenever you see a cloudy sky, say prostitutes. 112. Whenever you get a gift, say punishment. 113. When there is silence in your home, say quiet thoughts. 114. When there is silence outdoors, say quiet thoughts too. 115. When there is silence in a store, say quiet thoughts 3. 116. When it is noisy all around, say quiet thoughts 4. 117. When someone asks what's up, say quotes from beings. 118. When somebody asks what's going on, say quotes from beings 7. 119. When someone says what the, say quotes from beings 8. 120. When somebody asks how are you, say quotes from beings 9. 121. When somebody says hi, say quotes from beings 10. 122. When somebody says HMMMMM, say quotes from beings 2. 123. When someone says oh my god, say quotes from beings 3. 124. When someone says you're kidding, say quotes from beings 5. 125. When someone says okay, say quotes from beings 6. 126. When somebody says a curse word, say quotes from naughty people. 127. When you see highway traffic, say riders to the sea. 128. When you hear the sound of a voice, say romanticism, a sound of a voice, and other works. 129. Whenever you see a red light, say rough colors. 130. Whenever there is a problem, say schizophrenia and angels. 131. When you see an interior wall, say shell, M.O.A.T and barriers. 132. Whenever a street light turns green, say show me the way. 133. When you see snow, say snow. 134. When you see the stars, say spaciflight. 135. When you feel bad, say spiritual hurricane disaster. 136. Whenever the refrigerator makes sound, say spiritual parents. 137. When you see a doorway, say structure, how we made happiness. 138. Whenever you see a little fly, say superfly. 139. When any good music is playing not too fast, say symphony 1. 140. When any good music is playing fast, say symphony 3. 141. When any good music is playing slowly, say symphony 2. 142. Whenever you hear the story of someone, say trust, a novel. 143. When you see a picture of a home, say temporary homes. 144. When you see a blue sky, say that is your wife. 145. When you hear gossip, say what the heck is he talking about. 146. When you see a flag, say 10 failed revolutionary erotics. 147. When there comes a beautiful day, say my Hawaiian Merkaba. 148. When you feel alone, say nefashing. 149. Whenever you throw something away, say on conflict and hope. 150. When you see a search engine on the computer, say the box. 151. Whenever you hear the word awesome, say a commentary on the Bible and other works. 152. When you see a number, say the beginning of life. 153. When you take something off a shelf, say the bridge. 154. When you see fire, say the celestial image of fire. 155. When you see dust, say the dust and the star. 156. When you see flowers growing, say the flowers that pervade in a lovely dwelling. 157. When you shake somebody's hand, say the hand. 158. When you turn on the water of a sink, say the hydromancy of Jenny McBride. 159. When you turn on the water of a shower, say the hydromancy of Jenny McBride. Part 2. 160. Whenever you see a shiny object, say the jewels of absolute knowledge. 161. When you look out the window, say the landscape for a rain shower. 162. When you see the ocean, say the Lord and Moshe. 163. When you see a yellow object, say the love and wonder of M.O.A.I. 164. When you have to wait in line, say the meaning of standing exile. 165. When you open a book, say the reading of a divine text. 166. When you see sunlight, say the reason for a raisin. 167. When you see the moon, say the rising of the moon. 168. When you see the sun, say the sun rising over a coastline. 169. When it turns nighttime, say the transcendence. 170. When you see something wooden, say the tree. 171. When you are feeling happier, say the trouble with being a benaviver. 172. When you see the corner of a room, say the very best children. 173. When you see a wallet, say the wallet. 174. When you see the far off horizon, say the wave. 175. When you get a hug, say the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. 176. When you get a kiss, say the wonder and love of M.O.A.T. too. 177. When you see a cop car, say they are human too. 178. When you close a book from reading it, say this is going well. 179. When you see a shadow, say Tob Schweeb hates Atterberts. 180. When you have a pain, say Tob Schweeb's okay. 181. When you hear a car, say triumphant car company. 182. When you hear thunder, say trouble. 183. When you see a rainbow, say Ulysses in hell. A theory of colors. 184. When you turn off your computer, say varieties of din experience. 185. When you see one person off in the distance, say voyage to stay friends. 186. When you see a university, say voyage to super university. 187. When you see an airplane, say voyage to warm milk. 188. When you see a fan, say the weather. 189. When you walk into a grocery store, say voyages to anonymous markets. 190. When you are resting, say waiting to see. 191. When you see a cup of liquid, say water. 192. When you drink all of your water, say Waterloo. 193. When it is the weekend, say weekend spiritual golf. 194. When you write your name, say what is my name. 195. Whenever you look at your watch, say what the hell is wrong with Billy McBride. 196. When you see a dollar bill, say why I am a writer. 197. When you see coins, say why I am a writer too. 198. When you see shoes, say Zach's shoes. 199. When you see a couple together, say relationships and dating. 200. When you see friends together, say stay friends. A Clay. 201. When you give something to someone, say our best pond hand. 202. When you see a billboard, say M.O.A.L and Gematria. 203. Whenever you see a friend, say our best M.O.A.T. book. 204. When you see a street sign, say what I do. 205. When you hear your own name, say flashcards. 206. When you hear footsteps, say constructing and helping. 207. Whenever you pay for something, say money and love. 208. Whenever you hear the name of a stranger, say long lost and other poems. 209. Whenever you are trying to figure something out, say the jobs of M.O.A.T. 210. When there is a holiday, say head Batresha. A Clay. 211. When you see a curtain, say temporary parody. 212. When you see a window, say 254 state observations.